Well, I would say, on number one, Jeff, zero progress. But number two, that doesn't make one necessarily pessimistic about the outlook for a deal, because it's in the nature of these negotiations, especially anything to do with the European Union, that things will go to the wire. 5 minutes to midnight, a deal can always be struck. The question is, when is midnight? Probably October 31st.
Do the fishermen and women of this country get sacrificed in return for keeping the European Court of Justice off our backs?
Well, I think that the thing about the fishing industry is that if the UK government is determined to deny access to UK fisheries to European Union fishing industry, then it will lose, the UK fish will lose their market, because the majority of the UK catch is sold in the European Union countries, and there's not enough demand. In fact, there's very little demand for the type of fish in UK waters inside the UK itself. So there's I think there's a classic compromise teed up there, and it'll just be for those diplomats you mentioned. I used to be part of them long ago, to find a clever face saver on either side. Much more difficult, in my view, would be what Prime Minister Boris Johnson had to say about not abiding by EU law. Now that's put in a way which sounds like common sense, but in reality, any trade deal involves accepting constraints and the regulations and laws which will govern it, and that goes for all free trade agreements and anywhere. So that, I think, is going to be much more difficult to overcome.